Brop.
Brop.
Are we recording?
Yes, of course.
Oh, shit.
That's the whole.
I thought we usually test the mics first.
No, this is.
We're doing it live?
You're not. Yeah, we're fuck it, etc. So what's going on with Morak?
This was the first weekend since Christmas that I have not been sick or hurt or out of town.
Did it feel weird?
I worked on my house. I fixed the fence, cleaned the garage. It was kind of nice.
You're saying that it was nice to clean the garage?
Well, it was nice to actually feel capable of cleaning the garage. I mean, yeah, I had energy and I did something.
So when you are in that, can you lift something of 20 pounds?
I'm not supposed to lift heavy stuff still for a while.
Yeah, see, that's the funny thing is that you can't, my children are 20 pounds.
Oh, yeah. Noah's like, carry me to bed. And I was like, no.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
That's not happening.
I have objects, for lack of a better term, in my life that require constant ferrying.
They always want hauling around. No, that's not happening. But so I did do some productive things, and then
you were working on some Thornwatch too, right?
I also worked on Thornwatch this weekend, and I rewarded myself for doing all that good stuff by playing For Honor.
Yes, I had a good time with For Honor.
Yeah, the
I think it's good.
Meta game is interesting.
Oh, the board. I was trying to figure out where to input my.
It's weird.
Resources out there, yeah, because it wasn't like a surface menu thing.
No.
I think I think you have to want it.
You can only do it, I think, immediately after a round. Like while you're in that space of waiting for the next round, because I can't find how to get to it from the main menu.
Oh, okay, because I couldn't find it out there either. But I watched the tutorial video on how to do it. But maybe that's it. Maybe that's like your between rounds thing.
I think it is, because that's the only place I seem to be able to access it reliably.
You see, honestly, that's a nice loop.
Yeah, here's something to do between rounds.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna put on my new hat.
Yeah,
There's a lot of really cool work, I think. One of my favorite things about Assassin's Creed is, I guess craftsmanship is a weird word in this case, but I'm responding to the close. Unity wasn't my favorite AC game at all.
Yeah.
I didn't have the kind of problems other people had with it, but I did have problems with it as a longtime fan. But the fucking clothes are immaculate.
The models.
I think that they are. I think that those must be real somewhere. It looks like I brought Brenna in to look at it, and when they're putting those together, they have some kind of understanding. Someone there knows
how to sew a dress or how to.
There is something about the seam that is legit. It's like we know accountants who, and when they saw the movie The Accountant, obviously there's no reason why they wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
It lionizes their profession. But what's more is that there is like a forensic accounting section that is apparently legit.
Yeah. Did you see The Accountant?
No.
You got to watch The Accountant.
Really?
Yeah. You know why I ended up watching it?
I don't.
Because I thought, it looks like a good movie, and I heard a bunch of good stuff about it.
Oh, you thought it was something you could put on while you're doing something else?
No, I was like, I'll catch it eventually. But then I saw a comment in a Reddit thread, just like a side comment, where they were talking about Ben Affleck not doing the new Batman movie.
Not directing it?
Yeah, and they're like, he already made the best Batman movie. It's called The Accountant. And I was like, Batman movie? Interesting.
Oh, yeah, it's an intelligent hero,
this dual
right?
identity. Yeah, and it was a good movie. Yeah, it's another one of these things where it's like, oh, here's an autistic person, in the starring role. That's really cool.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, the whole thing is based on autism.
Really?
Yeah.
I had no idea. I only saw parts of the trailers, and I was like, I bet that'll be on the airplane.
Yeah,
That'll be on one of the fucking airplanes I fly on.
You got to watch it.
Done.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an easy call.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now it's Nio. It's really challenging. Or Neo, I don't know. No one will. I only seen it read. Between Duelyst and that game, whatever it's called, I'm having the best fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you have to play Duelyst.
I've played Duelyst.
You have to play it again with your own eyes.
With your own eyes. I could try it again. I feel like I got it, and it was interesting.
Well, no, it's probably the thing that's you need to come to church with me just once. You need to come to youth group. And it's because my presumption, what underlies that phrase, right, is that If you could only see the game that I see in Duelyst, then you would become a true proficient.
No, I mean it's a beautiful game, and I love the art, and I bet that there's a lot of different ways that those things can interact.
Well, one of the main things they changed is that, it's sort of like you have that general who's like a warcaster. The warcaster you choose matters now.
Oh, okay.
They have just like a warcaster feat. They basically have a card that they always have in hand that they can play.
I didn't realize they had modified the game.
Oh yeah, but when we played it, it was a long time ago.
Oh,
like it was still, I think, technically a beta.
Okay.
It is not like that now. They've got boss battles you can contend with, right?
Single player? There's like single player content now?
Yeah, there's a bunch of individual challenges.
Okay.
And these boss battles that have rewards.
I will throw it on my Surface today.
As well. I mean, worst case scenario, just come see my Pokemans. Just
want me to look at your guys?
I want you to watch.
Here's the reality.
Me while I played.
What did you say?
It's getting weirder. No, I think maybe I'm damaged in some fundamental way.
I want you to take another look at Gigantic.
Oh, yeah. I felt compelled by your shit.
So we should.
What we should do is we can do that on Wednesday.
I'll show you my Gigantic if you show me your Duelyst.
All right. Let the conclave begin.
Yeah, I got in trouble for that when I was a little kid. I was always trying to show people my pee-pee.
Well, no.
I thought it was really cool, and I'd be like, hey, do you want to see it?
This is something else.
Yeah.
I've got something incredible. I don't know if
I grew out of it. I mean, it's not like I still do it.
Don't know if you've seen one. But I bring it with me everywhere.
Yeah.
And I'm ready to show you.
Let me just get it out.
I'm ready to show you. It's like I can produce the handbag at a moment's notice. No, it's like no, when I was a kid, it was Doctor.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess you wanted to show other people your thing, and I wanted to see theirs. Is this another one of these weird... I guess
so, yeah.
Is this one of these weird duality things that... I bet that's important.
Yeah.
I bet that's really important information. Well, hey, listen. What would you say?
We could do them on a stream. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Bare minimum, I want to get it. And it sounds like there's a new UI that sort of shows how your beast is generating some juice.
There's a lot of new UI stuff that helps a lot. And also, I think playing it on the PC is way better than playing it on the Xbox.
Why is that?
There's something about the precision of the mouse.
Well, it's typical in that.
I feel like, and that's not great. Like, I play first-person shooters on consoles, but this one really feels better on the PC.
And that there is such a thing.
Yeah.
Right? And it's a big deal to me.
Yeah.
Like there's just games I'm never gonna play on console, and I'm sure it's the same is true for you.
Yeah.
But what's interesting to me is that you discerned it.
Well,
are you playing it on your studio?
Yeah.
Does it work okay?
It runs great. Yeah.
And I never because that screen is so big.
It's gorgeous.
I never know what's going to happen when you start driving stuff like that. The next version of the studio is going to be beast.
Yeah, I was at PAX South, and there was like the Surface gaming area or whatever. Did you see that?
No, dude. The reality is I saw a lot of the floor, but I didn't see all of it.
So there was a whole pen over by Bring Your Own Computer.
Oh, yeah.
Where they just had tables with Surfaces set up, and you could come in and play games on them. But they had a Surface Studio that had a wheel and...
Forza?
It had Forza on it. And it was running at full screen, gorgeous.
Yeah.
And so I came back and I was like, maybe I'm not using this to its full capacity.
Well, yeah, it's entirely possible. I mean, just in terms of the hardware, it should be okay. But for me, it's just driving that big screen. And that's usually the issue with this sort of pseudo portable type system.
So Gigantic runs great.
Yeah. But even the mobile versions of the 10 series NVIDIA cards, are really, really good.
So the next studio.
Well, no, all this next round of laptops, and sort of non-traditional form factors should be fucking gross.
Does Duelyst have a mobile version?
Brother, let me tell you, they have a fully functional browser version that plays.
Browser version?
Yeah, you hit F11 and get rid of the bars. It looks and plays exactly like the client, and I shit you not. So no install of any kind. It's like just play.duelyst. I was going to beta. Because I'd been playing it for a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, on a new machine, I don't install shit. I go to that browser I go to that window, open it up. It's HTML5.
You log in with your account, and you've got all your guys. And
all my stuff.
You can manage your cards or whatever they're called.
Yeah, dude. Here's the fucking crazy thing. I mean, I can pull it up on my phone. It's just that the phone screen isn't big enough.
Oh, weird.
No. I was surprised at how robust. Well, here, listen. Let's do some shit. It's time to create.
I just got a text from Levin. He's just genuinely happy that I'm enjoying Gigantic. He never wanted to like push it on me.
He's such a fucking dude.
Yeah, and that's why I said like I got on. I was like, man, I played some of your game today, you know, and I really like this element. And I explained that whole fucking system to him.
Well, yeah,
and he was quiet, and he goes, yeah, I designed that.
Jesus, he's legit.
Yeah, he's a legit guy.
Like he is a fucking asset.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see. So rich content.
Yeah, I'll show you mine if you show me yours is kind of funny.
Is it?
Oh.
In terms of Gigantic and Duelyst.
Yeah, we both have. It's odd that we both have games that the other person has decided they don't like.
Right.
Is, you know, you like everything. It's weird that you would not like Gigantic. It's not odd that I wouldn't like it. It's odd that I would try it again.
Well,
and try to find the game there.
Yeah, that's the thing that doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
like that's the razor's edge.
It might be.
The razor's edge is ill-defined.
It is.
The other day, I was. God, where was it? No, it was at. Was it at Santa Fe? I was across the table from Gavin, and Gavin said that something was the razor's edge, and it's like I don't know how to.
It's spreading.
I don't know how to parse it. Like I'm like,
that's the razor's edge.
Is this laudatory? I think anytime somebody uses a piece of phrasing, like one of the word devices we've constructed, I always get pleasure. That's the only talk about some fucking like my high level motivation as an organism is so useless. It's
get words used.
Well, yeah. Well, it's to make a word tool that is useful to another person, so useful that it helps them live their lives.
Yeah.
Right? They're so easy to make. I mean,
for you,
I guess I mean, that's put them together all the time. But I love it whenever I get a tweet or I'll put something out, and it's the phrase like it isn't like, hey, like I feel proud of it, but not just because it's mine. I feel proud of the words.
Yeah,
I feel proud of the words and being a father, I know this type of pride.
Like a child, yeah.
Well, it's like my envoy.
Yeah.
Like it's all reflected pride. Like it's all secondhand, right?
For as much shit as I give you about it, I mean, I think that is an art that you make. Because I mean, I feel the same way when I make actual art. It's the same feeling of like, oh, I've created this child. It's
like real art.
No, it's like in that book I read, the Caves of Steel book, when he's talking to his android partner about like, does it make you happy to help me? And the android is like, well, it triggers these certain pathways in my neurons that I think are probably like what a human would consider happy. Like I think what you do is like what an artist would call art.
You know what's awful? It doesn't. I think it's so funny.
Yeah.
Whenever you make a joke like that about me and what I do, in my mind, I'm always on your side. And we are both enjoying the joke at this other pitiful person's expense. I talk all the time the way that the robot in this book talks.
Oh, yeah.
What is going on here? Like, what is actually going on with me?
I don't know, man.
I'm gonna have it's gonna be like some fucking,
deal with it.
It's gonna be some fucking Blade Runner thing. Like I'm gonna.
Somebody asked you to prove that you weren't a robot on stage.
I can't.
Well, you hurt me.
Oh,
so assuming Asimov
I was just gonna see. Yeah, but that's only that's
full
listen. That's just a loophole.
Yeah.
We don't make robots with those.
No.
Yeah. So let's get onto this. I'll show you mine scenario. We did do Astroneer and the mesh security line, so we're good.
I think we should do something about this. Like, I have a game I want you to see.
Totally.
Yeah.
Oh no. I have created the frame.
Oh, okay.
Structure.
Perfect.
That we will inhabit textually. Yeah, but you're right. It's the idea that you like everything.
Yeah. Why could you not like this? It makes sense that I wouldn't like it. Yeah, but why would you go back and try it? Why would you make any effort?
Yeah. You know what would be interesting? To start like this and then do Wednesday and Friday on the same lines.
Oh, where then we go into each one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just go into more detail.
Yeah, that could be cool.
Well, here, so let's.
That doesn't help us with a club strip, but
No, club strip. The club strip should be distinct.
yeah,
Comics of distinction for
Discerning.
readers of refined palates.
I don't want to see yours. Well, I don't want to see yours.
Yeah, but I don't want to see yours.
All right. I mean, do you break the wall and do you go, all right, next comic, you get to explain to me why Gigantic is good. After that, you get to explain to me why Duelyst is good.
Yeah, something along those lines. If it should have an actual payload also.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to see yours. I don't want to see yours.
I want to see yours.
But you don't like, you like every goddamn thing.
Yeah.
You like every game. All games.
Yeah, except Gigantic. Oh, but it's so good.
Yeah, except Gigantic. The one game I want you to play.
Yes, the one game I want you to play.
But for me, I think that the reason you don't like Duelyst or can't play Duelyst or whatever, I mean, I think that it's evidence of a flaw, like a basic
of a mental condition. Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, you pick Duelyst and cast it aside because you're a damaged individual.
I think that you ignored Gigantic because you're incapable of recognizing real beauty.
Visual or otherwise.
Visual or otherwise.
You turned up your nose at Gigantic because you're incapable. No, he wouldn't say incapable. He would say you can't.
You can't. Yeah.
See or experience.
Yeah. See or experience true beauty.
Real beauty. Visual or otherwise. But why is that? What is it about him? It's like we're all just...
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she should be the argument, but then one of them should just be right. Like, okay, yeah, that's fair. You like every game. A damaged individual without the mental tools.
What if I were to try your game? Would you try mine? Would you then in turn?
Yeah, only if we get 2 strips out of it. And I can communicate the extra parts of it. I just want to make sure it's good.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it doesn't need that fourth wall stuff.
Not necessarily.
And do you right now have it starting off with, I'll show you mine?
I don't want to see yours.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, the way I have it right now is that I assert that I don't want to see yours, and then you say you don't want to see mine. I have you go right into you like every game, all games.
Okay.
Just to compress that part if we need more space. If we don't need it, we can scoot it down.
I'm wondering if we don't need to take that and move it to the third, because I think that they have this conversation about the games, and then it's like, listen.
Yeah, are we talking about games?
I would be willing to show you mine.
Oh, you mean conceptually?
Yeah. At the end of this, it's like, listen.
Metaphorically.
I'll take a look at yours if you'd be willing to take a look at mine.
Are we talking about games? Either way.
Are we talking about games? I kept it purposefully ambiguous.
Which one do you think? Either way is also the same way to do it fast.
Yeah.
I'm fine with either. You turned up your nose at Gigantic because you can't.
Listen, how about I show you mine and you show me yours?
Yeah, I'll take a look at yours if you take a look at mine.
And we each get an opportunity to talk about why theirs is so great. I feel like I should get my dick out.
No, we will each give the other an opportunity to extol the virtues of their thing.
Yeah. I think it's Gabe that should be saying it, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
And I think, because I like him being like, we'll each get an opportunity to talk about why theirs is so great. And because Tycho's like, I am not sure if you're talking about games.
I'm not 100% sure
Yeah.
we're talking about games anymore.
We're not talking about games anymore. We're talking about life, brother. Figuring some shit out.
A damaged individual is like, it's very funny.
Yeah.
You can't see or experience real beauty, visual or otherwise.
Listen, how about I show you mine, you show me yours, we each get an opportunity to talk about why theirs is so great. I'm
not 100% sure.
100% sure you're still talking about games.
No, you're
talking about games.
I think you leave it there.
Yeah, you could, absolutely. Just have Gabe smiling.
Yeah. I'm not 100% sure you're talking about games.
Yeah.
Here, so what was your phrase in there? I'll show you mine. You show me yours.
Let's
You had a quicker way of doing it.
Yeah, well, I think that's what I said. I said, listen, I'll show you mine, you show me yours, and then we'll each get to talk about why theirs is so great. We'll each have an opportunity to talk about why theirs is so great. Not 100% sure you're talking about games, but let's do it.
Ellipsis.
Third period. Ellipsis.
I'm not 100% sure you're talking about games.
Yeah, that's good.
I got it.
When I cast the pot, it's like I cast the rod, keeping it hard like a motherfucker gas robot.
I'm reeling cod, today's fresh catch. I mean a podcast, something about nets.
Yes, it gets better when it's winter. I'm fettered by my fish gear, catch and release. Get in that crease when my fish near.
Talk about a plant best laid off that stray. And yes, I crave that tuna with his peck fin splayed. But while I'm glistening from the whole sea, you better listen into TLC.
I got that wild caught salmon. It's tender and it's moist.
Downloadable content, a podcast of choice.